Good evening, everyone, and welcome to At Lafayette Live here for Monday, October 7th, 2024. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week here on this Monday as we get deeper into fall, although you really kind of wouldn't know it by the weather outside. It's really kind of late summerish rather than mid-fall, but you know what? I'll take it. So, as you guys jump in the chat, let me know where you guys are from. Love to see who's here watching us live today on At Lafayette Live. Quite often get people from here in the Lafayette area. Of course, here in Lafayette and West Lafayette, all of Tippecanoe County. We got some friends up to the north in White County and Carroll County. Somebody here from Battleground, not too far from me. Are you from, we occasionally get some guests from California. I think there's some people who have some Purdue connections who perhaps missed their alma mater. We welcome you. So, oh, somebody from Texas. That's awesome. Well, welcome. We'll get everybody loaded in here. It was a little harried getting the studio ready this time around. So, how are things where you are right now? I know there's a hurricane barreling down on the panhandle of, not the panhandle, but on the peninsula of Florida. I hope all of my friends down there are battening down the hatches or getting out as you are able to. That's kind of scary. A friend that was hit by the first one last week, so you guys stay safe down there. All right. Well, like I said, let us know where you're from. Keep chatting away. So today we're going to get into a market update for the beginning of October. The data for the state actually wraps up and locks down today. So today is the very first day of the month that we have a solid total for what September looked like. Give me just a second here. So today we're going to look at a market update for the real estate market here in Tippecanoe County at the beginning of October and what the data looked like through the end of September. And I'm going to interpret that data for you and tell you what it might tell us about the future. So here we are. Let's start with inventory numbers. This is the average daily inventory, and this is across all properties, single family homes, condos, the whole shebang. This is everything. And you'll see that for September, it was 201, plus 11% month over month, and it's 38% up year over year. And if we look over here at the graph, we can see it's ticking up well. We ended August of last month. We ended August at about 181. And September it was 201. So that's significantly more. What happened in September perhaps to drive some of this at least? Well, the Fed made their first rate cut in a number of years on September 18th. So I believe that we're seeing a reflection of at least some of that influence come to bear on the numbers that we're looking at. This is a good thing. In a balanced market, we should have way more houses on average every day. So 201 is not half bad. It should be more around the number 300. So we're still about a third off from where we really should be in terms of a balanced market, and that's number of buyers versus number of sellers, and do the sellers have the advantage or do the buyers have the advantage? So that is average daily inventory. Next, we're going to look at new listings that came to the market in September of 2024. And if we look down here at the bar graph, it's almost flat over the last 3 months. July, August, September, it's almost a straight line. In July, it was 170. In August, it was 164. And in September, it was 166. Plus 1% month over month, minus 7% year over year. But that's an interesting number in comparison to the last number that we looked at. And the last number, again, popping back, average daily inventory. So the average daily inventory is indeed ticking up. But the new listings are not. They're staying pretty flat. So this tells us that houses are sitting on the market a little bit longer. And from a buyer's perspective, that is not a bad thing when the median days on market here could be as low as 2 and 3 in specific areas of the county. So listings lasting on the market a little bit longer are not signs of anything bad to come. It's the sign of a rebalancing of the market back towards something resembling normal. We're so far off of normal numbers that resembling normal is about as far as we'll go on that. But it is at least flat and not falling. Now, year over year, it is down. Next, let's look at closed sales. In September, look at this number. It's almost a nosedive. Minus 28% month over month. The typical change range, that's this purple corridor here, this light purple corridor. You'd expect somewhere between minus 8 to plus 4%, and we did minus 28%. The previous month, we closed 149 in August, and in September, we closed 107. That's pretty dramatically different, and it's also way under what was closed in 2023 at 138. So that's pretty low. So again, a sign of houses sitting on the market a little bit longer. That rate cut was on September 18th. There was a lot of prognosticating going on in the weeks leading up to that rate cut. Will they, won't they, will it be a quarter point, will it be a half point? It did indeed wind up being half of a point. But the first half of September was probably a lot of people hanging out waiting to see what the Fed was going to do. And then the second half of the month, the last third of the month, was probably people waiting for the markets to decide what they might do. The markets really already had that priced in from a percentage rate standpoint with mortgages. So not a great deal changed there. New pending contracts. This is, hey, I would like to buy your house. Yes, I will let you buy my house. Let's start the process. And for most conventional mortgages, that process lasts about 30 days. For cash purchases, can be as low as just a handful of days, 10 days. And for certain other loan products, can stretch out to 45 days or maybe even a little more. But typically about a month. These are ones that went pending, not ones that closed. Again, rather flat from August to September. August, there were 138 pending. September, we had 139 pending. Plus 1%. Minus 5% year over year. So again, we're trailing down over 2023. Median days on market. I love talking about this number a lot because I think it encapsulates so much about what's going on here in Tippecanoe County and how the market is moving. Check this number out. In September, it was 11. This is across all of Tippecanoe County, so Lafayette, West Lafayette, unincorporated Tippecanoe County, Battleground, all of the areas around in Tippecanoe County. 11. Plus 83% month over month, 69% up year over year. Look at this graph. I'm going to go back to the where it came off highs from the winter. January's always going to be the longest. People don't buy and sell nearly as many houses in the cold winter months. When you're coming back from the holidays, deals get interrupted as you wait for people to go on vacation and come back from vacation. So that's nothing there. Let's come out here to April. Market's starting to heat back up. Median days on market, 4. In May, it was 5. In June, it was 4. In July, it was also 4. In August, we got a little tick up to 6. And in September, we reached 11. 11, a week and a half. That's huge. I tell my clients and I tell you week after week, and here on at Lafayette Live and in all of our YouTube videos, about the median days on market here in the county being around 4. And indeed, in the West Lafayette School Corporation, it ticks all the way down to 3, which means if you put your house on the market on a Friday, you have an accepted offer by Sunday on the median. 11 days. That's huge. Again, interest rate cuts, September 18th. There is a lot that goes into explaining that. People waiting to see what the Fed was going to do, see what the interest rate cut was actually going to be, see what the effect was going to be on actual mortgage rates. Again, that was rather priced in already. There weren't dramatic drops in interest rates. There were drops, but not dramatic. We're not looking at points and points and points. As a matter of fact, I am going to pull up today's interest rate. I've lost my folder. I am not going to pull up today's interest rate, apparently. I have a handy app here. There it is. Okay. Today's interest rate here on October 7th, 6.62%. Not really a great move. It's actually ticked up a bit today. I'm going to go back to the 1 month view. It's been hanging around the low 6s, and it peaked up today to 6.6%. So that's pretty high. It was hanging out around 6, but it had been hanging out around 6.25 to 6.5. So that 0.5%, it made some difference, of course, bringing it down to 6.1, 6.2, but that's not 5 and 4. Is it a sign of things to come? Well, the Fed's talking about more interest rate cuts, but slower and smaller. I think it's a good thing that the median days on market in the county are going up. It means that we're getting into situations where our buyers can actually have some time to evaluate a home and decide if it's the right offer to make or not. I don't think that's a bad thing. A median day on market is normally much higher than that in the 20s and can be even more. So ticking up to 11, that is not a scary thing at all. That's a sign of a market getting a little healthier. Months of inventory. This is another one that tells a great story. In a regular market, we should have 4 to 6 months of inventory. Again, look at this graph. In September, we're approaching 2. 1.9. It's a 55% month-over-month increase from the previous month and 77% year-over-year. So that's a huge increase. We're moving much closer. We are moving towards a balanced market instead of hanging out down here in the doldrums where we were below 1 starting in February and didn't hit 1 again until July, and now it has started to tick up. 1.9 is still drastically below that 4 to 6 months. It's only half of the 4 and only a third of 6 months. So a good ways to go there, but much better than it has been. And we're next going to look at sale prices. This is the median monthly sale price. Again, all properties across all of Tippecanoe County. For September of 2024, it was $305,000. 1% up month over month, 22% up year over year. So this is that story that we're constantly telling. Real estate is not an investment, but it is. Your home, real estate is an investment. Your home is not an investment. Your home is where you live. That being said, homes almost always appreciate. So it is an investment from that standpoint, and this proves that out at 22% year over year. But again, look at this. We had an average sale price of $301,000 in August, and in September it was $305,000, a relatively flat line. And it is on the trend line with moving up, but we can see, it's a little up, a little down, but it's not going hugely down. It is trending and trending and trending up. Again, signs of a healthy market. Sale price as percent of listing price. So this is, hi, I'm a seller. I'd like to sell my house, and this is how much I'm offering it for. And then, hello, I'm the buyer. This is what I'm willing to offer for your house. And then you probably meet somewhere in the middle. It's been 100% or north of 100% for a while in certain pockets of the market. Again, the West Lafayette School Corporation is one of those pockets that has strong sale price to listing price performance. But across the entire county, 97.7%. So just to make the math easy, if you offered your house for sale at $100,000, then you wound up selling it for $97,700. Not bad. We can see this trend line right here, 97.7. It's ticking down for the entire county. In this last year, it hit a high of 99.2. So near as close to 100% as you're going to get. And what are those differences really accounting for? Well, in a lot of cases, these are things like sellers agreeing to pay some sort of concession towards buyers, and perhaps that's coming off of the asking price to make that price differential work. So nothing shocking there. Everything's hanging right about where it has been and where we would expect it to be. And that is the data for Tippecanoe County for September of 2024. Is anybody surprised at what we're seeing there? Based on what I see out on the street when I'm out showing houses and listing houses and helping clients out, that data backs up my real world experience. What I see in these charts and graphs is exactly what I'm seeing out there in the real world, which is to say that I believe data, but a lot of times you can see splits in the market. And in Tippecanoe County, there's a pretty even split in the data at the $600,000 mark. And we've talked about this before, about the differences between $600,000 and below and what the performance of that market looks like. And then homes that are at a premium of $600,000 and above into the millions. $1 and $2 million for the most part here in Tippecanoe County is about the top end of the market. And there are very few of those, but there's quite a few in the $600,000 to $900,000 range. So those tend to last on the market a little bit longer than those below $600,000. But when you average all of the data together, what I'm seeing out there is exactly what this data is saying. Those of you that are out there in the market right now, does this data line up with what your experience is? Have any of you had to make multiple offers on homes? Are you offering at asking price? Sellers, are you getting your asking price? Well, the data says that you are. So there you go. Market update for Tippecanoe County that covers the end of September 2024 as we're here at the beginning of October, heading deeper and deeper into the fall. All right. Well, next, we're going to go on some home tours. But while we get ready for these home tours, do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. Helps YouTube know who's watching and that you enjoy our content here and that you're enjoying at Lafayette Live. And then you can hit that bell icon and you can be notified anytime that we post a new video. And we have approaching 200 long form videos, shorts of all sorts. Great places to eat here in the Lafayette area, interesting home tours, neighborhood tours, information about the real estate market here in the Greater Lafayette area. So please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. So today we're going to look at 3 homes close to Columbian Park in Lafayette, Indiana. Now, Columbian Park is a fantastic urban park, zoo, water park. It's kind of like Central Park for Lafayette. Lafayette, of course, being much, much smaller than New York City is. And calling Lafayette urban is a little bit of an overstatement. But, you know, it's the Central Park of the city. And they have great playgrounds. They have a number of different playgrounds that are aimed at different age groups. There is a zoo there. There is a water park there. It's a really, really cool place. It's central to the core of Lafayette, and there are homes all around it. So for today, we're going to take a tour of 3 of those homes. 1825 Main Street in Lafayette is where we're going to start. (1825) Main Street in Lafayette is where we are going to start. And you can see that this is a great bungalow style home just on Main Street, not too far from Columbian Park. Let's take a look at the map to get oriented for where exactly we are. So here we are. Here's Main Street. This is South Street 26 that goes straight through the middle of Lafayette. And this area, this big empty area right here with the lake, is Columbian Park, with the park area being down this way and the zoo and water park being this way. So right around the corner from Columbian Park is 1825 Main Street. Let's go on a photo tour, and then at the end, you can give your guesses for how much this home is listed for. We'll start with, it is 1825 Main Street is 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 2,008 square feet. I've always been rather partial to the bungalow style. Not sure in this picture. I think that's a metal roof and not a slate roof. Got the lovely porch on the front, perfect for rocking chairs. You're right on Main Street, so you're right in town. Popping into the inside. Pretty common feature in this style of home to have these column wall dividers in the home. We got carpet in the living room, the big fan blades. This is one that probably could use a little bit of updating. Dining room with a tile floor. Probably original kitchen cabinets. This one has been on the market since July 17th. So almost 3 months. So this would be a great one to make an offer on. You can see we got some wallpaper and some paint touch-up that needs to be done. This is a house that Showing its age is probably a little bit of an overstatement. It was built in 1930. It's had some updates, but it could use some love. Factor that in as you formulate what you think the price might be. Looking at one of the bedrooms here. Carpet everywhere in this house. Some people hate carpet, some people love it. Bathroom's a little bit dated. Another of the 3 bedrooms, and we were looking at the one and only bathrooms, so renovating this and adding a bathroom would probably not be a bad idea. This is the laundry room, utility room, I believe. This is the back living room. I think that this is an addition to the house. Check out these stairs here. This is the original back of the house. Yeah, this is an addition. This is the original back, and then this was tacked on. So, yeah, laundry room. You can see on this plinth right here, we've got the dryer hose, and there's a sink right here. So this is an additional living room den. We haven't seen upstairs yet. We saw a glimpse of the stairs, but we haven't been up them. You can see there's a window air conditioner in the additional room. Storing your electric lawnmower inside, you know. Okay, so here's the upstairs. Like I said, I do love the bungalow style. So often in Lafayette, the bungalow style has a finished upstairs that has sometimes these absolutely giant rooms in them. This one has not been finished. You can see the batting for the insulation there. And there's the front window. So you could turn this into a very, very usable room. It's kind of a blank canvas right now. There's the basement, again, unfinished, plenty of room down there. So this house is not a complete blank canvas. It definitely needs some work though, but if you like the bungalow style, this one could be a very good deal for you. Yeah, there we go. We can see the addition a little bit there. It's actually more of a side room addition, not a back. That's how we get to the 2,000 square feet all on the main floor. Aha, they enclosed the garage. There we go. An aerial view. So start formulating your guesses. What do you think that this one's going for? 1825 Main Street, right in the middle of town. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. What are your guesses for price on this one? All right, kind of all over the place. I'll put you out of your misery. The list price is $29,900. It's not a bad price. The house is livable as it is. It's got plenty of space. It does need some work, but that is probably a fair price. You could perhaps ask for a little off of that asking price, but you know, all in all, not a bad home. It definitely does need some work. Again, bungalow style, 1825 Main Street. So our next home close to Columbian Park, 2015 Thompson Street. This is 2015 Thompson Street, another home close to Columbian Park. And before we go tour it, let's look at the maps to place ourselves in relation to town and Columbian Park. Here we go, right down the street. Thompson right here. Here's Columbian Park. We can see the lagoon, the park up here at the front, and this is the zoo and water park back here towards the back. Let's take a look at 2015 Thompson Street. So it is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,300 square feet. It has been on the market for 49 days, so about 7 weeks, coming up on its finishing out its second month on the market. As we tour through, start formulating what you think this one is going for. It's got some siding on the front, but stonework on the side. Lovely wood character on the inside with the glazed panel doors. Kitchen has been updated since it was original. I would say that the oak cabinets look a little dated in today's design aesthetic, but they don't look bad. It's got a updated gas stove. I think a lot of people's first move would probably be to pull that wallpaper border down. Wallpaper is not exactly all the rage at the moment. Dining room. Lots of windows to let lots of light in. I'm going to go with, this is the formal living room. I think this one has all original windows. It was built also in 1930, so the exact same year as our last tour. We start to get into some of the other rooms. There's a bathroom that definitely needs some updating. Needs some counter work at the very least. The trim pieces have come off the front there. This was somebody's craft room or office, I believe. One of the bedrooms. I do like all the woodwork. The floorboards, all the trim. All it's missing is crown molding. So again, this one's 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. We're back to the living room. Looking at the bathroom. This is the second bathroom. So this one has the advantage of having 2 bathrooms. The first one that we looked at on Main Street only had 1 bathroom. Again, an unfinished basement, but looks like what is probably lots of storage behind those doors there. And you could finish this basement out. Washer and dryer downstairs. Detached 2-car garage. That's pretty common in town. There's the enclosed porch. And then the actual porch. That's lovely. I really think the interior of this home here on Thompson Street could use a little bit of love and make the inside match that beautiful stonework on the outside. This house has a lot of potential. So what do you think 2015 Thompson Street is priced at? It is 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,300 square feet, and it is priced at $229,900. Again, a pretty fair price for the area and for the square footage. The inside does need a little bit of love. It is livable now. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's mostly updating and design choices that the home needs, but I think this is a fair price for the middle of Lafayette. While we get ready to tour our third home, do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button. Tell YouTube how much you enjoy tuning in every Monday here on At Lafayette Live. So our third and final home close to Columbian Park is 25 South 28th Street. This is 25 South 28th Street. It's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 2,577 square foot home close to Columbian Park. And let's have a look at the map to see just how close to the park it is. So here we go. This one is a little east of the park. Here we are on 28th Street, North-South Street right here. All the numbered streets in Lafayette run north-south. Here is Columbian Park. We can see the lagoon, the park here at the front, and then the water park and zoo towards the back. So it is just a few blocks away from Columbian Park. Definitely, most definitely walking distance. So let's take a tour. 25 South 28th Street, Lafayette, 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, 2,577 square feet. This one has only been on the market for 6 days, and as we look at it, I'll be surprised if it lasts much longer. So if this one catches your fancy, reach out to me right now. Send me a message, make a comment below, and let's work together on this fantastic home. I guess I'm kind of ruining some of the surprise, but here we go. Here's the front. It's got a combination of wood under the porch and then siding out in the exposed areas. That makes a lot of sense. They've done a really, really nice job with this porch. It looks really nice. Look at that woodwork there. We head inside. Look at this living room, eat-in, kitchen, dining room. Now, you've probably heard me go on and on and on that I am so over gray and the modern style of what all these flip homes look like. This is nice. This is well done. Yes, it is in that gray palette, but it is not just a bunch of paint slapped on the walls and a boring vinyl floor put in. There's actually texture and variation of color here. This floor is fantastic. The trim on the windows is offsets the color of the walls, and then they got this fantastic feature wall over here behind the TV. And then the sliding barn door over here, again, black offsets the rest of the gray of the room. Let's tour through it. So here's that feature wall. Has this probably faux marble, but maybe real marble behind the TV. Again, I've not been a fan of the gray, but this is well done. May not be your color palette, but this is undeniably somebody who had a good eye for design. It's not just bleh. The door really matches with its combination of frosted and clear lights, really matches the aesthetic of the room. And then the kitchen, we come to the kitchen, and it's got that veined marble style floor and the countertops with the thicker patterning to it, and then the tile on the backslash, all again in that color palette, but lending a lot of contrast and interest and texture to the design. And what's one of the things that you note here about the appliances? They're not stainless steel. I know everybody loves stainless steel appliances. I'm personally not a big fan of them. They show fingerprints really, really badly. Look, a black fridge. They did a really, really nice job on this home. Like I said, this one's been on the market for 6 days. I'll be surprised if it lasts much longer. So let's go make an offer on it. Give me a call, 765-413-6190. We can go look tonight. The big sliding window over the sink. Get a lot of airflow through there. This is really well done. Look at the microwave built into the countertop here. Isn't that awesome? I mean, a lot of pictures of the kitchen. They should be proud of it. They did a really, really nice job with that kitchen. Then we have the sliding barn door that covers the stairs that go up to the second story. And I really like the wood inset panels that they've done here. Again, helps offset those colors of the solid wall. Again, Really, really well done. Here's a bathroom that is in that gray black color tone, but it's not boring. They have these diagonal herringbone pattern tiles above the enclosure for the tub shower. They've got some veining in the floor, and it's not just a plain countertop. It actually looks interesting in the gray and black color palette, and everybody did it this way. I think homes would look a lot more interesting. This is the primary suite. We can see looking back out through the bathroom into a bedroom. So this one is en suite. So of those 4 bedrooms and 5 baths, one of them is indeed en suite. There is the laundry room with, again, black appliances. Top of the stairs. So this is going to be in the peak of the house, I believe. And they got that set up as a bedroom. And I'm interested to see what this door looks like out over here. Hopefully we got a close-up of that. But look at that iron banister, that metal banister. It's not just your normal blasé design. Oh, it's another ensuite. Look at that. There's a bathroom ensuite to this upper floor bedroom. Again, really well done in that black and gray and white color tone with interesting textures that tie it all together. And there's a variety of textures there, but they're all working in harmony together. It's not just, hey, here's something over here and something else all over here. They all complement each other. If you're watching this and you worked on this house, well done. Drop a comment. I'd love to chat with you about your design choices. This is really, really one of the best renovations that I have seen in a very long time. Look at the stones in the shower. I think that I went too fast. I'm going to back it up. I want to see where this bathroom was. All right, so this is the bathroom that's at the end of that bedroom. But then this is another bathroom. We switched to another bathroom right here because this one has a stand-up shower. Not sure where in the house this one is, but again, look at the light fixtures, look at the mirror, the countertop, the tile floors, the stone waterfall in the shower. So well done. 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, almost 2,600 square feet. Really, really well done bedroom here. It's got the LVP plank flooring in here, but that's okay. This is one of the extra bedrooms. They've done a nice job turning one of the walls into a featured wall with that coffered wood design. Looks really, really nice. This is the basement, and you can see, I believe they've actually put in the escape windows. That looks like those are actual wells cut out there. Now those might be a little, you might want to put a table under those to crawl out of. But there is an extra living space in the basement. Okay, and so that was the basement bathroom that we were looking at. This is another shot of it. I believe that's the... No, this is a different bathroom. It doesn't have the stone waterfall on this one. So this is the basement bathroom. Okay. Oh, but it does there. So maybe it is the same bathroom. Let's go tour it. Who needs a home in the middle of Lafayette? Down the street from Columbian Park. Look at that back patio. This connects the house to the detached garage. That color palette and texture palette follows through to the outside. You've got the flooring out here. Outside, there's a fire pit built into the porch. This stonework is just absolutely lovely. You got the light fixtures and the door that are offsetting the rest of the garage wall out there. Really, really well done. If I was in the market for a house, I would seriously consider this one. I'm not, but if I was, it's a garage, but the walls are solid and painted, and you can see inside. They did what you're supposed to do with a garage. Garage door and lights and the gutters really tie the room together, tie the garage together. Really, really well done on this one. 25 South 28th Street in Lafayette. They're proud of the garage, and they should be. They've done such a nice job. That built-in fire pit. Oh, I can't rave about this one enough. This is one of the best homes that I have seen in Lafayette in a very long while. And we're looking across the street from the front porch out to other interesting homes in the neighborhood. And you can sit in your interesting home and look at your neighbor's interesting home. You know, we spent a lot of time here on Lafayette Live looking at fun and interesting homes. You know, we look at $1 million homes and homes that have swimming pools and homes within walking distance to Purdue University. This is within walking distance to Columbian Park in Lafayette. I mean, this is as inner city as it gets in Lafayette. And this home just has all those features that those higher end homes have, but in town. So 25 South 28th Street, 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, almost 2,600 square feet. Put your guesses for price in the chat. Let's see where you come. If you're watching this later, drop a comment below. Let us know what you think the price is. But here it comes. Sit back. Are you ready? $324,900. $324,900. Now, I think it's worth every penny of that $324,900. The job that they have done on renovating this one, it is just really, really well done. The look, the fit and finish, just really, really nice. It is $100,000 above some of the other homes that we looked at. Is it worth that $100,000 more? 100%. I would buy it if I was in the market for a home. So there you go. That's a tour of 3 homes here in Lafayette within walking distance of Columbian Park, 1825 Main Street, 2015 Thompson, and 25 South 28th Street. If you're interested in any of these homes or home here anywhere in the Greater Lafayette area, in Lafayette or West Lafayette, Tippecanoe County, Carroll County, White County, Benton County, anywhere around here in the Greater Lafayette area, please reach out to me. My contact information is right here. Send me a text, give me a phone call, scan the QR code, get information loaded right into your phone, and hit that like and subscribe button. Tell YouTube how much you enjoy At Lafayette Live and all of the content here on our channel. And then don't forget to tune in next Monday at 7 o'clock for our next edition at Lafayette Live. I hope that you guys have a fantastic week. I hope you enjoyed our show this evening. It's been great chatting with you, and we'll talk to you next week.